Martin, everybody, welcome to Lockpod.
Coming in semi-hot.
Season 9, episode 23. If you could only have heard pre-show.
2 more episodes, including this one.
Are you counting?
No one's counting. John, are you counting?
Yes.
Joe?
I have the app on my phone.
This counts down.
It's the
A big
countdown.
2 comes up today.
We are
One.
we are the Midwest Most Dangerous Podcast. I forgot our moniker.
Yes, we are. Well, I interrupted you. I apologize.
We should paint that on the wall.
Supposed to be on some new shirts that Steve's getting. Whoa. Well, you know how long it took to give away the golf bag. So are we really anticipating?
We'll
the
have it
shirts
ready
anytime
for season
soon?
10.
11.
Another thing about season 10 we're definitely going to do this year, John's going to get that AI girlfriend.
That's happening. And we're going to talk
Oh my
AI.
God.
Yes,
I totally
John.
forgot about that.
Really? That's crazy.
Yes.
No,
This is like one season ago at this time we were having this conversation.
I thought you broke up with her already.
Yeah,
Like you just ran
independently.
fruition
She went through a whole relationship, right?
during
Big bad
the
news,
season.
guys. We're not having the AI girlfriend, and we
I mean,
broke up.
You know, I've been down for a while. Like that's why. Like,
But
it
when
just
you
didn't
were
work out.
down,
That's
like
the perfect
this
time.
is a
Perfect
perfect
time.
time to spark up your relationship with your computer.
No, I mean that's why it didn't work out.
Oh,
Like, that's why I was down because she.
Does Amy realize what's about to happen?
Or what has happened.
What has happened?
She's
Amy?
focusing on the bugs in her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But Amy, this is for the show. You know.
Well,
The AI date.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
AI girlfriend.
Chatbot.
Girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah.
Is
It's
coming
all-
season 10.
Really.
Yeah.
We got to
replay season 8. I think we'd probably say it at the end. Like, don't worry, next
Yeah, right.
season will be
We'll
the
play
season
that.
I think we did.
of John's
We
AI
did.
girlfriend.
So we have the Lockpod credit card, which is gret. So the Lockpod credit card will go towards John's.
We have any
AI
money left?
girlfriend.
Yes. We're
We have
still
money.
working
We
on
have
that.
money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have to buy her things like a real girlfriend?
You
We're
buy
gonna
her
find-
virtual
this
shit.
This is all the stuff we're going to find out. Yeah, you buy it all in Meta. And then
It's like The Sims or something.
Like
or-
exactly.
Can I ask you guys a dumb question?
Yeah.
Okay, TikTok question. All right. I don't do TikTok live, but I've stumbled upon it a couple times.
As have I.
Okay, so like these girls that are on there and they're begging for like virtual flowers and shit.
Oh, I've
What's the
never
significance
stumbled
of that
upon
stuff?
girls live. What is the?
So they
People
can say
like
they
beg
got
for
them?
virtual flowers. They beg for like, and I didn't know if there's like
What?
a monetary value.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it's currency.
There's
So they're literally
currency?
getting
What?
money for
Yeah,
doing
they're
that.
tipping. They're tipping you during the live.
How much does that equal, John?
I don't know.
So like these girls,
John,
so
that was a
they're
quick. I
literally,
don't know, John.
but like
Bitcoin?
See how
Kevin,
quick John
they sit
answered
there,
that?
they sit there and like beg you to give them like flowers and stuff, and
Right.
you'll see it like
Is flowers like code for something?
it's like a virtual
Oh, it's
flower,
gotta
and it like
be.
adds up and like virtual hearts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, okay, what prevents somebody from just giving them like 100 hearts?
It's like code for heroin or something. I don't know.
No, it's
No.
code for give me money.
It is.
That's what
Interesting.
That's interesting. I
But are
didn't know
you
that.
giving them money so they like do something live? Like
So
like,
I imagine
take
this
their
is how it
clothes
works.
off.
That
do
sounds like
something-
yeah,
there's
well, no,
an episode
they can't do that on take.
Oh,
of this on Chicago PD. I'm pretty sure
Really?
it's child trafficking code.
interesting.
Mm,
That's
Really?
pizza.
Watch that
The
episode.
pizza
I don't-
emoji.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pizza.
So like so John, if
In
I
New
buy
York.
like $100 worth of virtual flowers, then you just give them away
Yep.
to these. Okay,
Yep.
I got it.
That's dumb.
Tom's
All
like done.
So
Done.
there is
It's
something.
for Lockpod.
You have a
Marissa.
whole garden? Is that what you're saying? Like,
Wait, hold on. There is something similar like that on Facebook. It's called stars.
Mhm.
So
Those are
people in
stupid.
chat right now could tip us stars if we had this activated.
and what do we do with it?
Dude, I'll
No,
dance.
it-
I'll dance.
No, it turns it like you can withdraw it.
Give
right?
me some stars.
We want positive stars.
No
We want
stars.
not negative stars.
I'll get like 50 cents.
no.
for
It's
dancing.
like Tom owes stars.
Wait
Hey.
until the underwear topic comes
Yeah, that's
up.
coming
Then you're
up.
gonna get some stars.
By the way, we got a great AI topic later, so stay tuned for that.
And I have TikTok underwear on right now. I wore them live to the studio.
really?
But
Wait a
like
minute, we're
before
going
we
right
get to
there?
that, no,
No, let's do it.
this is interesting though. Kevin and I, you know, Joe, we're real close.
yeah.
Like, so a weird thing happened last season during running season. Kevin and I both got plantar fasciitis
Oh, that's awful.
in the left foot
Awful.
Is that a
at the same time.
STD?
It is. No, it's not an STD. We were rubbing our feet together,
Yeah.
unprotected foot
Left
rubbing.
foot to left foot.
So we both, it
I
was
think
really
that
weird.
involves giving flowers on TikTok.
Maybe.
too.
It would be great. But like
Feet
Band-Aids.
rubbing and whatnot.
So we both developed plantar fasciitis in the left foot at the same exact time. We're both the same age. We both run about the same distance at about the same time. And then we went to the same doctor.
Sadly,
And he gave us both the same remedy, a shot in our left foot.
which worked.
Yeah, totally. I mean, my right foot, excuse me. It was your right foot.
That was my left. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes
The
the bit.
story's going
No,
downhill.
that
There
was
goes
good.
the bit.
Mm-mm.
Great.
So this is
Next
interesting.
topic.
By the way, we also go to the same doctor in Chicago.
Yeah, we have a lot of things going on. And now
When he does, makes us cough, he touches, us in the same places. It's all like we have a lot of the same things going
Are you
here.
holding
I would-
hands? Is this like a
We do
dual
it.
exam?
Is that weird? We do it at the same
I
time.
mean, do you?
But the fact is that my shot wore off my foot, and now Tom's got it again.
No, but we both develop injuries again.
It's bizarre.
Same foot.
Not good.
No, I have a different foot this time.
Same. Right.
But same symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we have the same doctor.
Symbiotic.
Same foot doctor. Same injuries. We have the same remedies. We're really lucky that we're not women, because if we were, we'd be on the same menstrual
your
cycle.
menses are synced.
For sure. Like, we would be
Sync up.
cycling together.
Yikes.
For sure, right?
Yeah,
100%.
No,
don't
what
know.
we are grumpy at the same time a lot. I notice these things.
Those are bad things too. We want to be grumpy at the same time.
But last night was the best pre-show in history of pre-show, Joe. So this has got to be a good
fast.
show. 35 minutes, the whole show.
Well,
was
the
done.
good thing was, to Tom's credit, he came ready. He came with here.
Dude,
we got a
isn't
show.
it weird?
Was this
You're
after
ready.
council?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
it was
Are you
right.
By the
saying
way-
that he never comes ready to pre-show?
No, because sometimes sometimes I come up, Kevin's like, "What do you got?" I'm like, "I got nothing." "What do you got?" And Kevin's like, "I got nothing." And then we have to struggle to make the show. I came in with so much material last
Tom
night.
was ready. By the
could-
way, thank you,
it's so
Selena,
weird.
for sending us 99 stars. We
Wait,
just got 99.
are you
What does that
serious?
mean?
Yeah.
What does that
I'm
mean,
retiring.
though?
Selena Garcia, 99
What?
stars. Yes.
That's
my
amazing.
first star ever.
That's-
Thank
Almost
you.
like a
Selena,
sky.
I am about to retire.
I think
Dude, I'm
we're-
just going to do this. Why am I working for a living? I'm
Just
going to
get
go on
stars.
TikTok.
Well, she didn't say it was because you're dancing. She just sent
Wait till
us
she does the
99
underwear
stars.
bit. Selena, I am wearing TikTok underwear right now.
She just took her 99 stars back.
Yo, chat, send us stars if you like what we're doing.
Yeah.
I think
How
it
many
adds
stars for you to take your pants off so we can
Oh,
see?
Dude,
Whoa!
I will do anything I can to
For
take
a
these
star.
freaking
Here we
TikTok
go.
underwear off.
We end up, they're worth like half a cent.
These TikTok underwear are squeezing the life out of me right now.
So update, right? So we had a lot of fun, by the way, with Tom actually being a consumer on TikTok and buying thin ice silk.
So
thin
what I don't
silk
understand-
ice underwear.
Kevin, I ordered 8 pairs. Like,
Now
I
that's-
went all in.
That's ridiculous.
What?
in
I
its
don't know
own-
why. I've never even
Because you
tried
don't
on
even
the
know
same-
if they're good. Like,
and
how
I've
do you
learned-
know?
I
Here's
know.
the-
So I got like 8
Oh, yeah, here we go.
pairs of shitty underwear.
Men's
yesterday.
ultra thin ice silk underpants. Not even called underwear. Underpants.
Let's be honest.
4-pack.
The dude sold the whole thing for me. I saw this gorgeous man with a humongous package, and I ordered 8 pair of those underwear.
By the way,
in
everyone,
itself is an
those
issue.
watching, this is a humongous package to Tom. Okay, just so you
I'm
know.
Irish, dude.
It's getting pixelated.
They're-
Yeah, you can't tell.
I can't even see that. John had to zoom in.
And he's got a 6-pack. I just want to
The
look a
thing
little
that's
bit
weird
like
to me is like he's putting his hand, so basically from his wrist to his fingers, into the right side of his underwear and pulling it out to show
How
that it's
sheer it is.
see through.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, you can see my package right now. If I
I
took
don't
off
want
my
it.
pants,
We don't want to see
wanna
that.
see?
No.
I got the.
What color though do you currently have on? Those didn't look that exciting. They were like gray.
Yeah, they're green. They're
Like
green.
gray.
Wait, 200 stars is only $2 apparently.
Well,
So we
we're-
got
we're
$1.
both- Thank you, Selena.
Thank you, Selena. My first dollar.
We're putting it out there. Tom
I
will
will
show his
dance.
TikTok underwear for 200 stars right now.
For what? $2?
Or 1 star.
Pimping me up for $2?
You said you'd do anything.
I'll do anything for stars.
I'm not gonna.
Tom
Like, I
thinks
got
he's
my
gonna
first
retire.
buck. I didn't have to take off my pants.
I think he said he's going to retire now. Is what he said.
No, I think I found a new line of work, but I'm not getting naked
Underwear
for
model.
$1.
I think
It's
underwear
not-
models
But for
in your
2.
future.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to keep working.
Okay, so
What's
how did these fit you?
I was going to ask you, give a review.
I think they're made in China
Okay.
because,
Doesn't surprise me.
which means they're extremely small. They're squeezing the life out of me right now. My ball sack is like squeezed into my body.
I read
Wait,
several.
what is that? Sorry.
They're super small. I ordered extra
Oh,
large.
Are you saying Chinese
XXL?
people are small?
XXL, and
You
I'm not
ordered
an
XXL.
and I'm
So-
an XL.
So I checked online on some reviews on this stuff, and there were many people that said they run really small.
That's why I
oh,
think
you didn't
they're-
read the
waist
reviews?
size.
No,
Before you-
I did not.
Another window into Tom's consumer soul,
Yeah.
which is
Absolutely
I
not.
just
Look
ordered.
what I have, Jill.
Wait, that's 4 pairs?
No, it's 1 pair.
Oh, Jesus.
I got the goofiest looking pair. It looks like, if anybody's a baseball fan, it looks like they would fit on an Oakland A's player. Green and yellow is sexy. In China, I think green and yellow is very. I think
can barely keep it
I'm gonna
together
find
here.
where are these made?
Indonesia.
It doesn't say.
I bet it says on the tag. Let's open these babies.
Let's open
What,
these
wait,
babies.
what does it say on? Let's see the labeling.
Underwear.
That was
says
a-
underwear. It's
It
pretty.
just says underwear.
underwear model cotton. It's not in English.
Could we light the candle while we're doing this? This is very similar.
And it's by the
Absolutely.
way, it's checked XL, which in some other sizes 3XL, 40 to 42. All right, let's see what happens.
this is bad
Let's see
sizing.
what happens.
Like seriously, I know my size.
White powder comes out of it when you open it.
Oh, it's anthrax.
Here they are.
Whoa. All
They're
right.
like bluish.
Those are green.
Teal. No, I'd say.
It does look like Oakland
Oakland
A's,
A's.
right?
If
Or
you're
the
an A's fan,
Packers.
wonder
You
they're so-
ordered
A's
Packers
fan.
underwear.
No wonder they're so cheap.
It does look like Packers underwear.
Wait, what's the little logo there on the front? Does
On
it
the
say
front?
made in?
Where?
Look at these.
3XL made in China. Look at that. I called it.
They look pretty sheer.
Great.
But like made in China. So
Wuhan?
like in China, I am a big person, obviously, because these are 3XLs.
Wuhan.
These are 3XLs?
No, XL.
Look at that
3XL.
crotch.
This
Just
is
imagine this. Just imagine Tom's package in this.
Look at it. They have an extra large dick packet. There's the dick
title.
that
pocket.
does not look extra large.
That's a dick pocket. It's like these are known for their super comfortable dick pockets.
Can you do the thing where like they did online where you pull the? See, it doesn't look the same. Like,
Would you put them on for me so I could see?
Over your
my-
pants.
over my
Over your
pants?
pants.
Is
Yes,
it weird?
over your shorts?
Yeah. Is it weird if you call up and say, I need a size 3XL with a super small dick packet?
I think you
And
know
give
I'm
it-
huge
custom.
and I
I'd
have
like
a small
I'd
package.
like a 3XL,
It's a
but an
custom.
extra XS on the.
I like the 3Xs, but I get lost in that huge dick pocket. Is there any way you could tighten up the dick
By
pocket
the way,
a
your
little bit?
3X is really tight at my waist.
I'm really big with a really small dick.
For some reason,
So-
I think when you order things on TikTok, you don't have that consumer
Yeah,
experience
dude.
with their service department.
So Tom's piece of advice: save yourself the $100 and don't order your underwear off TikTok.
You spent $100 on those?
I could have been under the
said
influence.
$21.96.
Marissa's like, "What were you thinking when you ordered these?" I was like,
I
"I
wasn't.
could have been on the
Yeah.
patio. I don't know. Like, I don't know what that means, but
I like
wasn't
the
thinking
fact that Tom
straight.
said didn't read any reviews, just was scrolling through his TikTok and just hit like, yeah, I'm in.
He was disgusted when
we're
you
not putting
asked him
those
if
up.
he read reviews.
He wasn't just in. Like, in would be one pair. Let's see how he bought 8 pairs.
8 pairs of
all
underwear.
in, baby, all in
All right,
with
you
my
got-
TikTok underwear."
It does say 3XL. Oh my
Dude, would you order? This is a 3XL and it's too small.
What if you were
And
like
the dick
a 3XL
packet is
guy?
way. The dick packet is properly sized. The rest of it is not.
Wow.
Is the name of the show today Dick Packet?
No.
I think it's
No.
just imagine.
Dick
what
pocket?
did you say,
We
Kevin?
haven't even got there
Just
yet.
imagine Tom's package.
Yeah, just imagine.
Kevin said that so many times. Just imagine Tom's package.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. that
We'll
we
move
have
on to
talk
serious
about that.
topics now.
Well, let's do some
Yeah.
ads.
Is
and-
Tom a fascist?
Oh, we're just still gone?
Well, I mean, we can come back.
Sure.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
do
Let's
some
come
ads.
back. We'll do ads. We'll come back. We'll talk about.
Tom had a fiery council meeting last night with a lot of people, including one that was just over the top, and we're gonna. One
She
of
called
Tom's
me a
big
fascist.
fans.
That's over the top.
I mean,
I mean,
some
if,
other things
if
she
she
did.
could have said,
It's-
"I wish he would die," would she have said it?
yes,
I agree.
I agree. Yes.
I agree. She's such a freaking.
I feel like she
Yeah,
was
it's-
thinking it.
It was pretty bad.
Can
If
you
I
not
died,
say
she
that
would
at a
clap.
council meeting?
Yeah.
Come on. I think I think that's interesting because we're going to get into it, but I think the point that I want to make is like this is a window into what Tom's days can be like sometimes, and it's crazy.
No wonder he sits on the patio a lot.
And orders underwear.
orders
It's
underwear.
like, you know what? I'm going to make myself feel good right now. I'm going to order some 3XL
Yeah.
underwear.
I had a rough council meeting. Let's order some
Give me some of
TikTok
those
underwear.
Ju Yee's invisible, ultra thin ice silk underwears.
Buy one, get one, 40%.
The Ju
off.
Yee 807, please.
Yeah,
That's
look
a
at
shitty
that.
name for an underwear company too.
I agree.
It should be something about like see-through underwear, like Ju Yee.
No, it's
JEWYEE 807. That's the name of the
Ultra
underwear.
thin ice silk is
Okay,
the-
but the company name sucks or whatever that is.
It's Chinese. They probably thought it was
There you go.
sounded good.
That
in
makes a lot of
English.
sense.
All right, let's do some ads. Here we go. Rogers Roofing. When you want the best for your home and family, trust the best in the business. Rogers Roofing has transformed homes in Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland for more than 54 years, providing quality roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. All backed by the best warranties in the industry. To learn more and to schedule your free consultation, visit rogersroofing.com or call 219-933-9145 today. That's rogersroofing.com, 219-933-9145. And remember, at Rogers Roofing, excellence is expected every time.
Are you facing legal challenges and don't know where to turn? Who are you going to call? Kuklakis, that's right. Your trusted source for legal advice in Indiana and in Illinois. Do you need representation buying or selling real estate? If so, call Kuklakis Law. Do you need help forming your business? Call the best in the business, Kuklakis Law. Did you get injured in a car crash or call your job or crash at your job? Don't call Smith Sursick. Call Kuklakis Law. No matter what your legal issue is, call Kuklakis Law.
Next
Shots
time you have an
fired.
opponent, I'm gonna go. Next time Tom runs for something, I'm gonna go find his opponent and make sure he sponsors the Sponsor the podcast.
I use Miss
Vote
Ursic.
against Tom McDermott.
I
Vote
use
for
Miss Ursic for
He
most
only
badly
cares
used
about
services.
dick packages.
But Kuklakis Law is a sponsor of our show.
They
and
are,
they're
so it's-
excellent. So call Kuklakis Law for your legal advice. 219-671-6347 for a
boy.
free consultation. Hablamos Español.
Misprint Printing. Misprint specializes in delivering the highest quality signs.
Kevin stole your bit.
He gave me the 4.
I gave her the 4.
Oh, gotcha. My
and
bad.
printing
I don't know
on
why,
time
but he did.
and under budget.
He
Misprints.
He wanted to do misprint.
You could take
I
4
saw
too,
Rick. I
and
saw
5.
Rick, and he's like, "You haven't read my ad in a while." I
Dude,
said, "I promise I'll read
I
it."
prematurely
next episode.
slapped the cards.
It's good. That means it was a practice run. Misprint's experience and technology allows them to offer custom, commercial, on-demand printing, sign solutions, and metal business cards. Rick Baltonsberger and his team have served Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana for over 30 years. They have 2 convenient locations to serve you in Munster and Hammond. I saw Teresa over the weekend from Misprint. She's, as usual, her happy, bubbly self.
She always is.
Oh, we were
working-
going to fight
working her
someone.
tail off.
Me and Teresa.
Whoa. All right.
It de-escalated.
I would take
very
you and
quickly, though.
Teresa in that
Yeah.
fight, actually.
Yeah, man.
I'm going.
I would
with
It's
you.
a long story.
Okay.
Actually, I can't even.
It seems like you thought better of it once you started walking down that path.
No,
Like-
it really fizzled out pretty quickly.
You're like, do I want to tell this story to the millions of loyal
Lockpod.
lockpotters?
Lisa tried to calm us down.
Oh.
I was amping Teresa up.
Now that I believe, because
I
I,
like
can't
it.
really see Teresa get pissed off.
I like it.
Oh, no. This was her idea. And I said, listen, Teresa, I think this person could outrun us. So-
Okay.
That could be, but
Or you
I
could
think you
pound
could kick
them.
their asses
You could
if they
pound
catch
them.
Well,
them.
they're going to slow down at some point.
Jill.
Anyway,
Yes.
you sure you don't want to read this one too,
I'm-
Kevin?
Yes.
The Ron J. Prestomer Insurance Agency has been located for decades right on Indianapolis Boulevard, serving all your insurance needs. They specialize in a wide variety of insurance products and services, including auto, home, business, life, and much more. The Prestomer Agency serves over 1,000 people and businesses in all Chicagoland and the Midwest. Call Ron, Ronnie, or Michael at 219-844-0103.
Tortillas Nuevo Leon is the gold standard in Mexican cuisine throughout the Midwest. Look for Tortillas Nuevo Leon's popular red and white label at your local grocery store and enjoy quality Mexican products made with local expertise.
Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia de todo corazón. Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia, de todo corazón.
Thank you, Eli.
All right, let's get back to the show. Yesterday was an interesting day in the city of Hammond. Well, last week, my corporate counsel, sitting across from me, the great, excellent Kevin Smith from Smith Ursic, drafted an ordinance that I asked him to prepare that we've been talking about for a long time, but we've been sort of hesitant to pull the trigger. Well,
Yeah, going back and forth.
That's a
on
bad
it.
analogy.
Yeah, just taking our time with it.
But we were hesitant to move forward with it because we had a feeling it would create some controversy, and we were correct. What we want to do is, Hammond has 37 gas stations throughout the city. Some of these gas stations, around 16 or 17, stay open all night, and many of them close down voluntarily. And yet, Hammond is the northwest corner of our state. We're on the crossroads of America, so we do have a lot of trucks, a lot of cars traveling through our city at all times of the day. So you want to have some gas stations open for sure. We proposed an ordinance that would close all gas stations between the hours of midnight and 5 a.m. as an effort to control crime in the city. We pointed out that since 2019, we've had 194 violent crimes at gas stations throughout the city between the hours of midnight and 5 o'clock a.m. And we feel that this ordinance, if passed, would require all gas stations to shut down at midnight unless they petition the Board of Public Works and Safety saying that they're an interstate gas station and they should be allowed to stay open all night, at which point would be up to the Hammond Board of Public Works and Safety. I think this is a great ordinance. I support it fully. I realize that that does have a financial impact on some gas stations, but we did have another young man murdered at a gas station the other day in downtown Hammond, which is not interstate at all. There's nobody coming off the highway to go to this gas station at 2 a.m, and there was a murder. And that's my job, is to provide the safest city I could possibly provide, and I feel that this ordinance will help the Hammond Police Department better police the city.
Yeah, I think a couple things. One, I was going to mention, this came up, I think, in the ordinance, that a lot of people from Illinois come to, for our Block Pod listeners that don't know this already, Hammond straddles, Northwest Indiana straddles the Illinois border, Hammond especially along the state line. and it goes actually, we straddle the border with Chicago at points. So the gentleman that was killed at this gas station was from Chicago, and the fact is that a lot of people from Illinois come to Indiana for cheaper gas because the Illinois taxes are higher in gas, fireworks, cigarettes, things like that. And so,
but you don't get fireworks at 2 a.m.
No, you don't. I think what I'm saying is that you have a lot of this interstate travel because we're right on the state line, and this is just, this guy's coming over for who knows what, and next thing you know, he's dead.
And then his family is contacting me saying, "What am I going to do?
What are you going to do about it?"
Right? They don't call the gas station owner. They don't call the city council members. They're calling me. And what am I going to do about it? They call the police too. And it's our job to try to think of ways that would prevent this young man from getting killed at 2 o'clock in the morning in a gas station. One of those ways is, why is this gas station that's located in an urban area nowhere near an interstate open at 2 in the morning? Isn't that a problem? Like, what's the purpose of a gas station being open at 2 in the morning? If it's a haven for crime, a haven for drugs, a haven for violence, and it's our job to try to quell that, isn't it easier just to say you can't be open during these hours? If you want to open at 5 a.m., go ahead. If you want to shut down at midnight, go ahead. But
yeah, and I think some of the things, just looking, Mayor's mentioned some violent crime statistics. There's, we're talking auto theft, battery, carjacking, homicides, intimidation, kidnapping, robberies. These are all things that have happened at at gas stations between midnight and 5 a.m., over the last several years.
So it's funny which kind of ordinances nobody pays attention to. Like, we'll pass a budget sometimes, $100 million budget, and nobody from the media will be there, and nobody's paying attention at all. And we'll literally pass it in like 2 minutes because nobody's paying attention and nobody's asking questions. So we're like, okay, just pass it, right? And it's 8-1, 9-0, whatever it is. And I'm always amazed. Like, we just passed a $100 million ordinance. Nobody paid attention to it, right? And then on ordinances like this, which to me is a no-brainer. Like, why is a gas station in the middle of an urban area open at 2 in the morning? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and I thought
that's the one that gets all the attention. I'm sorry.
It is interesting, but I think it's like we like last year there was an ordinance that had to do with like quote unquote puppy mills, and like it got a huge amount of excitement about it, and it's just like you said, Mayor, you pass budgets, you pass bonds that are millions and millions of dollars, and it doesn't get as much. It's just interesting to me what gets public and residents and business owners riled up.
How about this? Let me ask you a couple scenarios. If I had a ordinance, and I can't do this because it's illegal. Let's just say I had the power. If I had an ordinance that shut down all bars in the city at midnight, would I have had the same reaction, do you think? I think not.
I think you'd probably have a lot of support.
The bar owners would be there, but the residents
yeah.
would be like, "You're the man, Mayor Tom. You're doing a great job, right?"
It's a good question.
Yeah. Okay. How about So I say gas stations, and all the gas stations are fired up. Everybody's fired up. That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense why a gas station's open at 2 a.m, especially a gas station where we've had violence problems.
Yeah, I think the only thing couple interesting comments that came out of the public comment that you don't necessarily like think about the taxi driver that said that she was like, well, I like having a gas station open middle of the night. I could just stop in and get a cup of coffee. I get that, but it's you can go to Dunkin' Donuts too. Mm-hmm. You can go to other places. So I mean that was interesting. I think so. It was. I will say this: public meetings are always interesting because you do get to hear what people have to say. As long as, and by the way, if you're polite and you are trying to make your point, I know Mayor Tom and I see him and he's fine with that. He's like, look, I'm not offended. Say your piece. And I thought, by the way, after the meeting, so this is something, again, you probably don't know about the mayor, but the fact that I know him and that most people that do know him know this about him is he wants you to be able to be heard. And like after the meeting, he invited all the gas station owners, all the folks that were there, the managers, into his office to talk about the ordinance.
And we'd already have a long-ass day.
Yeah.
It was like 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night. And then I'm like, everybody come in my office. And we had 25 people in my office, all gas station owners. And I gave them a 10, 15-minute presentation on where I'm coming from.
And they got to talk to you as well. And I think that's the thing, because I'm assuming that most of those gas station owners had not been to a public meeting before. So for them just to think that it's just public comment and then I got to go home and the mayor's just some guy that I'll never get to talk to.
Some evil, nasty guy that's passing laws and doesn't care about us.
Right. I thought that was really good that you did that because I thought it gave them an opportunity
to be with you. I left the door open for anybody in the
Absolutely.
public to come in.
That
I was like,
great.
leave the door open because I don't want the press. The press did walk in. So we had members of the press in there. People from the public were walking in. It was just like, well, come into the mayor's office. We're having a meeting.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good idea by you. And I thought it was good to have, I think the gas station owners realize that you're not doing this to be like anti-gas station.
The mother of the young man that was killed is emailing me and calling me constantly asking what we're going to do about this. And I would be the same way if I lost my kid in a similar fashion. But, John, could you start off with the Chicago media summary real quick, and then we'll go to the council meeting? Do you mind? No. So this is all the Chicago media is covering this. Like, all the big stations are there. Like, so we go to a council meeting. This doesn't happen often. There's how many cameras in the council chambers when I walked?
There were like 5, 6, 7 news cameras.
In the back of and I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even look at the back of the room because most of the people there were pissed off at me. But this is the Channel 7, which is, I think it's the big news out here. This is their summary.
This is incorrect, by the way.
Yeah.
Hammond City Council delays vote.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, we'll talk about that.
Delayed in Hammond, Indiana on a proposal that would require gas stations to close overnight. The goal is to cut down on violent crime. Tonight, at a city council meeting, residents said it could leave gas stations vulnerable to other crimes like break-ins.
If we were to close between this time, that would lose 750 hours of our employees that are all residents of Hammond and cost them $9,375.
This is a no-brainer, guys. We got to make this happen and send a signal to the bad guys. This is not where you do business. Not in Hammond, Indiana.
Under the ordinance, gas stations would close from midnight to 5 a.m. Owners can petition for an exception. Hammond City Council is meeting again next week to continue their discussion on this proposal.
Okay. So Channel 7 was wrong when they said the council delays vote on it. The council didn't delay vote. We did exactly what we passed it on first and second reading, which is what you do, which is the equivalent of putting it in committee where you could discuss revisions if there's going to be revisions to it. We did exactly what the council did exactly what they intended to do. It's not very often an ordinance is presented and not put in committee. If that would have happened, that would have been a bad sign if it didn't go in committee. So it's in committee. That's where it belongs. Channel 7 News is trying to persuade you that there was some type of action taken. I don't know if that's intentional or if they're intentionally trying to mislead you, because the weird thing from the Chicago media is they don't like this.
It's incorrect reporting, right?
It is incorrect reporting. I don't know if it's intentional by Channel 7 News, ABC Channel 7, if they're intentionally trying to mislead people or if they just don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. But like the bottom line is, the Hammond Council passed this on first and second reading, which is exactly what we hoped they would do.
Very
8-1.
8-1.
Very normal procedure. They just that allows them to put it in committee, amend it if they want to, and bring it back out on third and final where they take the vote.
Right.
So
which is exactly. There's nothing delayed. No delay at all. This is exactly if there's going to be changes to the ordinance, we're doing exactly what we're supposed to do. You put it in committee. You talk about it with your council members. You talk to the public, which is what we did.
By the way, didn't $9,000 didn't seem like a lot of money for wages when he announced that? I was like, that's a pretty.
Yeah.
How much are they getting?
The overnight wages.
Yeah,
whatever.
right. It's like they need to up their wages for their people.
Okay, so we did have a lot of residents speak. Some of them were great. Some of them were funny. One of them was trying to go viral on TikTok, and I'm not going to give him any attention. He was literally trying to go viral on TikTok.
It's bizarre,
it was
by
stupid.
the way.
It was
so
stupid.
Bizarre.
The guy that does that, and there's a guy on TikTok that does that in city council meetings. He was trying to do that. It's like, you're not as funny as the other guy, but
not at all.
But this is one of my favorite critics, Linda Aguiano. I miss her a lot. No matter what I come up with, she hates it, and she thinks I'm the devil incarnate. Like, if she ranked me, Putin, and Kim Jong-un, I would be at the bottom of her list, okay? So this is her speaking at the end of the meeting, wrapping it up, where we want to give her attention. Because
Good summary.
Good summary. This is like one of my fiercest critics in
Don't cover for floods. I'm just really sick of this mayor.
Man,
that's a soundbite.
Really? Yeah,
we're putting that on the soundboard.
I'm just really sick of this
mayor.
That is awesome.
She's going to be
sick
a
of
whole
you too, Linda.
row on the soundboard.
I'm sick of Linda too. Does that matter? I'm sick of Linda.
Yeah.
I don't want to be her mayor anymore. Well, I can't really. All right, let's keep going.
Some really nice people who work for him.
Yeah,
I'm really
right.
sick of this mayor taking this paternalistic attitude.
Hold on.
What does that mean?
I'm a dad. I'm a paternalistic attitude. I'm a father.
Paternalistic?
I'm in charge of the city. You're supposed to
I didn't
take
understand
charge
what that criticism was either. Like, like you're always like just treating us all like little kids, and you're the dad, and you're telling us what to do. I think that was
is that
her
what
point.
she meant?
That's what she's trying to say.
Because usually paternalistic is like a good trait. Right?
Have you ever filled up your car at 2 in the morning, Joe? On a cross-country trip, maybe?
On the road.
Yeah, but not on
In
a
Hammond?
regular basis. No, I don't think
Have you,
so.
John?
Here's what I've done at 2 a.m. when it comes to a gas station. I'm like, I'm going to mow my grass tomorrow, and I don't want to go to the gas station to fill up the gas can, and I'll do it at like midnight. That's the only time I've ever.
I was going to say, I've probably been to a gas station around midnight, but I don't think I've been to one recently.
In Hammond?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, just on the way, wherever.
I consider gas stations dangerous when the sun goes down. I think gas stations are dangerous in general, but when the sun goes down, I consider them dangerous.
Yeah,
and I tell my family that, and I don't think anybody in my family goes to a gas station after dark. It's a dangerous place.
I kind of wanted to tell the guy from Speedway that was on the Channel 7 News to clean up the one at 173rd and Calumet, because that's one I go to sometimes. I'm like, this place is dirty,
it's
man.
a fucking dump.
Clean it up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, dude, pay your employees more and clean the place up.
Right. Your place looks like shit.
Oh, my God. It's terrible.
We're going to go to war. The council members are going to go to war over some of these guys that treat our city like shit.
Right. I mean, it's a good opportunity to, I think, get them actually in, kind of like do what you're supposed to do.
You know what's interesting?
Have cameras. Have a security guard. Have a
Put a security glass.
Yes.
How about this, Kev?
He did say his people.
Why is it the Chicago media is so pissed about this?
I don't know.
Do you agree though that they're angry? You could even tell when the lady was reading it off. She was shaking her head.
Yeah,
can you play it real quick, John? Look at the lady that's shake. It's like a subtle thing that she's doing, but she's shaking her head like she's subtly telling the audience that we're mad about this. Watch.
I didn't notice that.
Watch. I did.
A vote was delayed in Hammond, Indiana on a proposal that would require gas stations to close overnight. The goal is to cut down
that's
on
subtle,
violent
but
crime
it's
tonight.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
can
subtle.
you believe it?
She's like, this asshole wants to close gas stations at 2 a.m, right?
Fucking
what
paternal.
What
asshole.
a dick!
By the way,
what kind of asshole would shut a gas station at 2 a.m.?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out who.
Is this a Hammond gas station? I don't.
Yeah, it is. That's on State Line.
Is that?
That's on State Line.
Really?
That's the.
Is that the one up by us?
That's on
Gosselin,
State
like
Line.
down.
No, that's on State Line. That's like that's probably one. So now consider this, everybody. The ordinance has a mechanism built into it that says if you're considered an interstate gas station, then you can stay open if you petition the Board of Public Works and Safety. So that gas station right there, which is located about 100 yards from the Indiana Toll Road, I imagine the owner of that gas station is going to petition the Hammond Board of Public Works and Safety to stay open, where we'll look at things that Kevin mentioned, like do you have a security system? Do you have security glass? Are you part of the FUSA system with the Hammond Police Department? The important things like that. And if it's yes, you're in.
Well, I mean, it's up to the board, but I guess what I would say is another thing I would consider that they should look at is, are you in a commercial/industrial highway area versus a residential area?
Like the one we had a shooting at this week where the young man got killed. That is nowhere near interstate.
It's right near some residences.
There's no reason why that gas station's open at 2 a.m. It's a place where people are congregating, and not all of them are good people. And if I, as mayor, and if the Hammond City Council, who is supposed to be supporting the mayor and trying to help clean up crime in the city, we have an opportunity to clean up places where people are congregating and violence is occurring, and we're not going to do that, then we're not ready to do our job. If I'm not ready to do this as mayor, and if the council's not ready to support me, then we're saying crime doesn't matter. That guy that got killed doesn't matter. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, and I think that, some people say, well, crime happens at noon. Crime happens at 3 p.m. Sure it does. Yes, it does. But I think you'd look and you'd see the statistics that violent crime happens overnight for the most part. It happens a lot overnight in the wee hours.
You know what I can't help but think of when all this is going down is the tough decision you made with MLK Park.
John, thank you.
You are uniquely positioned geographically for the most part to consider unique things like this. And you did this with MLK Park. And essentially you're saying if you guys can't get your act together and stop shooting each other, we're going to have to consider stuff like this.
If the gas station owners can't clean up their act and we can't, constantly monitor 180 something violent acts in 3 years, 600 calls for service in 3 years.
Well, don't forget, COVID was in there when everything was closed down.
Right.
I mean,
that's true.
You got
that's
7-8 months,
Kevin,
where nothing was happening.
Point. I never even thought about that. Yeah. 2020 is included in there.
Absolutely.
We were shut down. So, but John, going back to MLK Park, we shut the park down for a year, and guess what? Since it's been reopened, there's been one incident that's occurred. You know what that incident was? They parked a car in the yellow zone. That's the worst thing that's occurred since those courts have been reopened. And what we're trying to instill on the people who are using those courts is you got to police this
You
yourself.
have a responsibility, just like the city does, to make this a safe place.
That's right. And if you're not going to work with us, then we're going to tear this. I said I'm going to turn them into pickleball courts. And that was, I think people are believing us. There's one car parked illegally. That's it. We're talking like 2 months. One illegally parked car.
I got
so
the sense
it
that
worked.
the community's stronger after the closing.
Dude,
of that park.
the neighbors in that neighborhood love me because I take action. I work there first off, and I love the
their
neighborhood.
front yard.
It's their front yard. Honestly, I thought during that MLK Park, I thought I was going to take crap from the neighbors, and when the exact opposite turned out to be true, they were totally supportive.
Who
of
wants
us.
shooting? Who wants
Nobody.
guns in their front yard?
If people were shooting in Knickerbocker Parkway, I
Yeah.
would be in favor of shutting down those operations as well. So
yeah, no, I thought, and John. That is a good point. Like at the end of the day, Tom as mayor has to make the tough decisions because otherwise, who else is going to make those tough decisions?
Yeah,
That's right.
And that said, there were many, many people last night that made some really good points for keeping the gas stations open. So this is not an easy thing,
And I don't think it's done yet. I think one of the things I heard Tom say a lot yesterday was, "I'm open to that. Let's talk about
Right.
that." He's not like sitting here
This
like
is
this.
it. This
like
is
this
the
woman
law.
is saying like, "Boom, boom,
this
boom."
is the law. Don't change a word.
Some of the things that she was spewing were just so ridiculous, so rude, and it's kind of like
Can we play
Yeah,
it?
I'm sorry, I don't want to even.
Because I really want to see the fascist part. There's a rumor going around that she called Tom a fascist, and I want to see
That
this.
happened.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
As do you, Mr. Rakos. And I love Dave's idea to allow plenty of time for people to read this ordinance instead of just the city council members find out when they get it over the weekend. What kind of representation is this? What kind of democracy is this? I was really amazed by your comments, sir, because the word that kept coming to my mind is fascism.
What?
It's true. Is she about to say it?
I'm a dictator.
Is she about to say it?
Fascism.
Fascist.
Fascism. And I don't mind saying that I believe that Mr. McDermott is a fascist.
Boom. That's it. That's
Okay,
soundboard.
that's getting soundboarded.
That's
That's
soundboard.
the title of the episode.
That is got to make the soundboard,
McDermott
right?
is a
100%.
fascist.
Could you play that little part again? I want to hear it again.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
okay.
pleasure in this.
How do I go back?
Doesn't take
You
public
should make that your
input.
ringtone.
Comment, sir, because the word that kept coming to my mind is fascism. Fascism.
Said it twice. Say it again.
And I don't mind saying that I believe that Mr. McDermott is a fascist.
I think that Linda is on F today. She's like, what word? What word could I use today that
I
starts
can't
with
say
F?
the FU word, so I'm going to
Fascist.
say fascism.
She's like looking at
I
it, fascist.
sincerely want to thank her for saying it so
And many-
perfectly. She left a little space at the beginning and the end so that I could just clip it and
Perfect
put it on the
sound
soundboard.
Thank you, Linda.
She was
Thank
thinking
you.
about you.
Thank you
Can
for
we keep
making
going?
the Lockpod soundboard.
Can we keep going to where she turns around and points at the mayor?
Okay.
Take public input. He knows all the right answers. Okay, you're laughing again. You're smiling. I'd put you in that camp too.
She's talking to
Yeah,
Rachel.
you're welcome.
That wasn't me.
Everyone's a fascist. Everyone's at risk of being a fascist.
Scott
at this
Rakos,
point.
a retired Hammond firefighter, is a fascist. And Tom McDermott, I went to the United States Navy, served on submarines for 6 years. I'm a fascist. I've served my city, my hometown, 20 freaking years.
Public
I'm
service.
a fascist.
Public
Public
servant.
service for 26 years of my career. I'm a fascist. Scott Rakos, 6 years as a retired fireman. He's a fascist. Maybe Linda, maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're the problem, Linda.
She's done so much for the city.
I'm a voter. I pay my taxes. I was raised
We all
here,
do.
and I care
Yes.
about Hammond. I don't have big, deep pockets in California and Colorado to
What's
run
that?
my
Hold
million-
on. What the hell? I grew up in California because my dad was born there. My bad, Linda. Okay, my bad. And Colorado.
Well, you know what? Well, here, this is right. Something they say like, oh, you grew up in Napa, you must be loaded. And like,
Dude,
I saw the
grew up
part.
with a
I saw the
single
part of
mom.
Napa that Tom grew up, and I was
grew
like,
up in the
I
poor
didn't know
part.
Napa looked like this.
It looked like shit. It was like, honestly, I grew up in it was like the region where I grew up.
Well, not only that, single mom, moving place
collar
to
town.
place.
It's like we were moving constantly when
I
I was
just
a
think
kid.
that she doesn't know Tom's story, and I
Dude,
thought that,
screw Linda.
oh, Napa, California, you must be deep pockets.
Yep.
Yeah.
dollar campaigns. I was hoping that you would get elected to the Senate.
Here we go.
Hold on, John.
Okay.
I was hoping I would get elected to the Senate also. That makes
you,
two of
Linda.
us. I hope she voted for me at
I
least.
think she
Oh, you're
did.
building bridges.
Yeah.
I wonder why she hopes you get elected to this.
You're not hearing
You'll
what she
see it.
says.
This is the turnaround.
She's talking away from the microphone, though. That's the problem.
For a representative, so you'd be out of Hammond.
Whoa.
Because she wanted me to leave Hammond.
So she wanted
Because
fascists in
you-
Washington.
You take on these decisions and you don't get the feedback from the people. And
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
Linda.
it? Is that
I
the
should
gist of
every
it?
time I want to do something, I should talk to Linda. And I'm sure everything will just go smoothly. Everything will go through Linda from now on. Department heads, police department. Before you do anything, I want you to talk to Linda. She's so fucking brilliant that she'll like lead us in the right direction.
And she's got all the answers. I love the fact that she's a know-it-all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to can we put a challenge out there to chat? Her speech was actually really, the production value was really good. Could we make a song to it? You know how these viral videos, they make songs to these. Can someone put that together where she repeats like fascist, some awesome beat in the background?
Hey, speaking of, you know that video on TikTok, Jill? Okay, there's a guy, he's super pissed off. And there's a lady in her car, and he gets out of his car, and he walks up to the passenger window and just starts slamming his fist against it, right? He's like, do, like hitting the fist, right? Do you have it, John?
No, but I'm going to Google it right now.
Okay, so do you know the one I'm talking about, Joe?
Yeah.
Because I know people listening that look at TikTok know. It's like a psycho man gets out and just starts slamming his fist against the car window of this lady, right? And then last night I'm sitting there on TikTok and somebody cut that up and made Black Betty out of it. It's so funny. It's like do.
That's a yeah. I could see that.
It's so awesome.
That was very good, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a really good Black Betty.
I'm a music guy.
Black Betty. I always forget who does Black Betty. Who is the? That is. It's like
oh, Black Betty.
But isn't it like a one?
Oh, Black Betty.
Isn't it a one-hit wonder?
There's so
That's it. That's it, John. The second one down.
The second one?
Pull that one.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Let's not get kicked off Facebook.
That's the guy.
Where's the audio? Oh no.
Oh, this is a different
not Black
one.
Betty.
This guy. Okay, listen.
Each times I've been around that track, keep punching my window, it will not.
That is definitely not it.
So this guy, that sound you heard was actually a guy punching a window.
Yeah.
And then
it's like a viral TikTok video.
Oh, look, here's Queen.
The Black Betty was a good. Oh, Queen might be good actually to this too.
This is it.
That's good too.
Fascist.
Black Betty's
Fascist.
Linda.
Black Betty's better.
I don't want to get kicked off the air for copyrighted songs.
So anyway, congratulations, Linda, on.
I had some confrontations this week, Kevin. Hey, I'm going to save that Munster one for our guest because he gave me that one, so it's a good one.
You got stuck.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, no Mike Andrade today, but hopefully we're going to get
Check this out. Mike Andrade was telling me about the Munster Parade.
Okay. We got to get into this.
This is so
true?
freaking crazy.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I did the Munster Parade today. I'm like, yeah, I did Whitey, and I was telling him about my candy showers, how I was going up to kids and just slamming candy on their head.
Yes, we showed that last episode.
Like dumping candy everywhere. Like I was out of control. We were throwing so much candy. It's ridiculous, right? And then Mike's like, yeah, you can't do that in Munster. I'm like, why? He goes, you have to hand the candy to the kids. You can't.
Fascism.
That is fascism.
That is fascism.
That is freaking fascism, Linda. Get your ass to Munster. What the hell?
Look at this. Is this
Go to
real?
the Munster Town
This is
Council.
real. This is
Okay.
given to
Okay.
everybody that participates in the parade.
This is the
They have
Munster
rules.
Parade rules.
The rules? You have rules? There will be no stopping for performances. Okay,
It'll
that's
be
annoying.
a forward-moving parade. That is a good rule.
Good
Keep
rule.
things moving.
Okay, performances are judged that go by review and stand, blah, blah, blah. Politically oriented units promoting a specific candidate for an office will not be eligible for award. Who gives a shit, right?
You're there to win elections, not get an award.
Right?
Oh, damn.
Political
All right, so
I don't get a freaking Dairy Queen, you know. Political organizations will be eligible for awards, blah, blah, blah. Okay, how about this? Number 5 rule. For safety reasons, we are requiring that no candy or other objects be thrown from vehicles.
Terrible.
All items must be handed out by individuals walking the parade route. Also, items such as squirt guns are prohibited.
So no blaster, water blaster guns. But
Dude, the world is...
So
when you're a kid, that's like a great memory. Like someone's throwing candy from a float, and you're scrambling for it.
We're fucked as a country, right? Like,
Is
do you
this
think
this is in the
the best part
wimpification?
of being in a parade is whipping candy at people.
Did
But, like,
Westland
Jill-
write this?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Did
we
Westland
like Dave.
draft this?
That's a good
Dave,
question.
if you drafted this,
We're gonna have to have a talk.
We got to have Dave in.
Yeah.
So that's a good question, by the way.
I
But
don't think Dave. I don't see Dave right.
in Russia, they don't these Russian kids. They're getting candy thrown at them. They're getting hit with
They're
gumdrops and
mandated.
stuff.
They're mandated
They're
to have
tougher
candy
than our
thrown
kids.
at them.
Oh, you can't throw candy at little Johnny. Little Johnny will get hurt.
It all has a picture of Putin on it, but that's another story.
Oh my God! Seriously,
Wow.
stop treating him like little freaking vases.
So, John, did you see the link I sent with some? These are great because this actually, if you've been with Tom in a parade, you know he's employed pretty much most of these parade candy throwing techniques.
Oh, yeah.
So
Check
this
this
is
out.
great. It's like 30 seconds.
Parade candy throwing techniques. The bowler.
Rolling it
We
down.
do that. I do
Yeah.
that.
Rolling
The
it.
bowler. You just bowl it.
The kick and throw.
I've never done a kick and throw.
The
That's good.
trotter.
Globetrotter. I do that one
The
behind the
blow
back.
tire.
I never blow my
The
tire.
no child left behind.
I do
I
that all
love
the
that.
time.
You do that. Yeah.
The bombs away.
do
Yes.
bombs away.
Bombs away.
The crowd surfer.
You
I've
do that
been there.
going to the crowd.
Yep.
The double bag toss.
I do that.
That was awesome.
They didn't do candy shower.
They didn't do.
Can't
They
do
should
it.
add that.
The candy shower.
I mean, this is one experienced parade candy thrower.
You're playing like ads on the show.
They're not a
They're not paying
sponsor.
us.
We're not getting sponsored by them.
Thin silk ice underwear,
Anyway, you can't do any of those things at the Munster Parade.
Yep.
and you have employed most of them.
What are they going to do? Kick you
I
out?
think, by the way, I
Stop
think
throwing candy!
at one point Whiting tried to do that and it just didn't work.
I am.
Oh, Whiting's chaos.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a lawless parade.
Thank you. By the way,
And it's
Crown Point, you
fun.
could throw candy too. That's so ridiculous.
Munster, come on. We
Come
we
on,
expect more
seriously?
out of you.
I mean,
And by the way, it's a nice parade.
I'm surprised Munster lets our kids go on the football field and slam into each other. You know, we should protect them better. Like, Munster has a really good football team, too. The Munster High School is always good. The Mustangs, maybe we should think about having those kids slam into each other, Munster. Maybe we should eliminate football because, you know, if you can't take a gumball thrown at you, I don't think we should be pounding into
I
each
think
other
it was
on a
like some
football field.
old guy that got hit in the head and got pissed
Jesus,
off, and they were
man,
like,
what a
"That's it,
ridiculous
no
bunch
more
of crap.
candy thrown at
America,
the parade."
we are...
Some grumpy old guy.
Ridiculous.
It's like, I don't want this candy being thrown at
Yeah,
me.
that's how I see it. 'Cause
Right.
no kid would say that.
Some guy threw a Sour Patch Kid at me.
Hit my wife in the head.
Right in the eye. Sour.
If
You put
Westland
an eye
had,
out with that.
If Westland had anything to do with that, we're gonna have to rethink our redevelopment attorney.
There is
We need to
no
know.
way. He
I
did
need
it.
to know.
Westland, where are you at in the chat? We
There's
need to know.
no
if
way
you-
he did that. Oh, by the way, I forgot. So we're debuting this because you know how. So we
Nice.
have a,
We need
a,
our
This
shelves.
is for Linda, I think. So we
Here
we
go.
we
Oh, wow.
a viewer of ours and listener,
I love this gift.
a huge lock potter, Richard, who's one of
Thank you, Richard.
Phil's neighbors.
Tom's middle finger.
I believe he's like close to 90, 80 in his high 80s or low 90s.
This is great.
And Richard loves the show. Thank you,
Richard.
Richard.
We
this
love you
is
too,
now
Richard.
Tom's middle finger. We have a
Look at that. It's perfect. Tom's middle.
I think you bought that on TikTok.
Oh, it wiggles.
It does.
He bought that on
It's like a
TikTok.
bobblehead.
Oh,
I
is
like
that,
it.
are you supposed to put that like on your dashboard? So it
Oh, you are
Tom
supposed to
just
put it on
rides
your
around
dashboard.
with that from now on.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you, Richard.
Hey, man, this is confrontation week for me. I was confronted twice. Linda Aguiano. Oh, God, I'm not supposed to say her name. Linda A.
Linda A. We'll cut that
out
out.
the whole rest
whatever.
of
I
the
don't
show.
care. I don't care. And then I got confronted after a meeting I had with the police department the other day.
Oh.
One of my employees, and it was like a frank meeting. So like, I'm not mad. I just think it's funny. Because I have a different take on it than I think she imagined I would. So one of my employees comes up to me.
Okay.
And, you know, I've been mayor 20 years. So, and I have, well, I'll get into this. So she comes up and it was a tough meeting. Right, Kevin?
Yeah, it was a tough but necessary meeting. I think it was good for all sides, and sometimes tough meetings are the best.
Yeah,
it was. You're not like sugarcoating it. No
No,
one is.
I was not,
and they weren't either.
I was not
No,
sugarcoating
and
it
the
at all.
employees weren't either.
There
They
was
let
one
you-
part where a guy was like, because we have a contract with the police and fire, and it's a year and a half left on the contract, and I'm being put under a lot of pressure to try to give mid-contract raises, which is something I'm resisting. So one gentleman was like, "We have a year and a half left in this contract. Or is what you're telling me right now is we're not going to get a pay raise outside of that contract for a year and a half?" And I go, "Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. That's exactly why I'm here, so that I could tell you that we're going to follow the contract."
But
It
you
was
also
like-
were explaining yourself. I mean, it wasn't
but it was like
I
it's-
agree. Yeah.
We have a contract that we signed. It was voted on unanimously by the FOP. So like, here we are. Everybody's upset in the FOP. Well, a lot of people are upset in the FOP because of America changed during this 4 years, and we all acknowledge it. And the next year's negotiation is going to be super complicated. We all acknowledge that, but we have a contract.
Yeah, but I thought the meeting actually was positive. I took away from
Maybe
it.
I
know
feel
it wasn't well.
differently. I was
because
the focus.
I was going to say I'm not sitting up there like you were on the carpet.
Have you ever stood in front of 50 cops that are angry?
No, and I said
tried
that to you
explain?
afterwards. I said I don't know how you do this, Tom, but I thought you did a good job, and I thought they were.
I sit on the patio a lot, Kevin.
and buy underwear.
Buy underwear,
just
yes.
so you know, I feel better about myself now that I bought this underwear.
Yeah,
That
I'm going to
meeting
look
wasn't
great
that
in
tough.
this this bulge underwear.
But overall, I thought it was good because, like you said, it was a frank meeting, and I think it was
Very
frank from
frank.
you,
I
and it was
love
frank
the
from
cops.
them.
I love the cops.
Yeah, you do.
I voted on the contract they've submitted to us. We did everything they asked us in the last contract. That's how much I love the cops. And then when we presented the contract that we all negotiated together to the FOP, they voted unanimously for it.
Which we believe was the first time. That's what the FOP told us. First
and it
time
was
ever.
a 4-year deal. Everybody was thrilled with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm the asshole that I won't open the contract and give. They want, Kevin, we're not talking about 1%. We're talking like 15% raises they're looking for.
Yeah, I mean,
mid-contract.
I think because a lot of other communities have done that, but I think the mayor's point was, look, a lot of those communities don't even have
Contracts.
an FOP. They don't.
That's right.
They don't have or they may have an
If
FOP.
this is important,
but they
dude.
don't have a union contract. They don't
Right.
have collective bargaining. They just enter into this
That's
stuff.
right.
Right.
We do this in Hammond. This is important to you all. We did it. We have a 4-year deal. Now you're like, I want out because things are different and I want more money.
Well, and I thought the really good thing that you did was you started out with a story that happened between you and the fire department way. I'm talking like 20 years ago or 18 years
and
ago.
I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have a great relationship with the fire department as well. But I learned a lesson, and I've used that example many times since then. Okay, so anyway, it was a tough meeting. It was another hour and a half meeting. I was under the gun the whole time, sort of like last night's council meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And I get done, and one thing I do, even last night at the council meeting, I go talk to all of my opponents. I go up, shake their hand, say thanks for being here. I did that last night
Because you're a fascist.
Because I'm a fascist. That's what fascist. That's typical fascist behavior, right? So sorry, Kev. So
that's exactly.
So I go into the audience of police officers and I'm talking to them and I'm thanking them and making sure they're getting drinks and all that. And one of my employees comes up to me and she says, and keep in mind, this is an edgy atmosphere. Everybody's a little on edge. It was a frank meeting. It was a tough meeting. And she comes up and she goes, what's my name? And I'm like,
she didn't say hello first?
No. She's just like, you don't even know my name, something like that. And I'm like, and I didn't know her name. So I'm like, that's awkward as shit. People do
that.
Yeah,
I've
and it
seen
sucks.
it.
Because sometimes you'll pull it out. Most often when they say that, you have no clue.
It's just unfair. I mean,
so like she's like, well, what's my name? And I'm like hedging and hawing. She's like, you don't even know my name, and I've been an employee of yours for 25 years.
Wow.
And I'm like, I just got done getting my ass kicked in front of a whole bunch of police officers, right? And I'm like, ma'am, I have 1,000 employees. It's like I do my best. I have 1,000 employees, right? And I defused it a little bit, maybe not. She doesn't like me, obviously, and she wanted to prove it to her fellow officers.
Like, look, he doesn't even know my name.
I went up and confronted the mayor, and he doesn't even know my name. Fuck him. I could tell.
I didn't know that.
I was
like
in the
a
Navy.
litmus test.
I was one of those people. Okay, I know that behavior. I was in the Navy for 6 years, lady.
I love that.
Right? I know what's going on. I'm not a dummy, right? So she walks away, and I'm thinking in my head how I wanted to answer it. So could we go through it?
Do we have like the bubble sound time of
the bubble sound?
We need the thought bubble sound. John.
Right.
What does that sound like?
Like, I don't know.
Bubbles?
Good question. Great question, John.
I've only
I guess
seen the bubbles.
Yeah, we need a thought bubble sound, like thinking, the thinking
Okay.
sound.
Oh,
So
the
this is what's
Jeopardy
going on.
theme.
So this is what's going on in my head and the way I should have answered it. Okay. So she's like, you don't even know my name, do you? And I'm like, I've been married.
Or here, let me be her. And you,
Okay.
you be you answering. Like, if
Okay.
this is what really happened, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You don't even know my name.
And I'm like, ugh. And I'm like, well, I have 1,000 employees.
Yeah, but you should know my name.
Well, I've been mayor for 20 years. This is what I'm thinking. I've been mayor for 20 years, ma'am. And quite frankly, I know all the good officers, because the good officers stand out. And you learn their name naturally because you see them doing a good job. So maybe after 20 years, if I don't know your name, it means you're not doing that good of a job. You ever
That's
thought
what
of
you
that?
wanted to say.
That's what I should have said because it's the
An
truth.
unfortunate presentation that just was.
Now play the fascist.
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
John, clip it.
So honestly, though, I know most officers' names because I've learned it. I've seen it. I've gone to meetings with them and stuff like that. If I don't know your name, that's not my fault. That's your fault. I've been a mayor for 20 years, longer than any mayor in the history of the city. And by the way, I bet you I know 65% of my employees' names.
And I was going to say, what's wrong with like coming up to the mayor at meetings or attending public meetings, attending things that are happening, and introducing yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it. Right?
No,
That's
because she doesn't like me, and she likes to sit back and bitch and talk about what a dick I am. And then she's like, "Watch, I'm going to go up and confront him." And she probably went back and like, "Hey,
all right,
yeah, good."
I mean, you only know my name on Tuesdays and Fridays, so it's fine.
Those are okay days.
Thanks, Jackie.
I'm just thinking about like walking, like if this was me, like having the ability to walk up to someone and not even say like, "Hey," like they're coming at you with anger. Like,
oh no,
everyone
it was
just
definitely
needs
anger.
to like dial it down, Just sit on the patio some more, people,
Sit
Everyone.
on the patio more.
Well, then I just think like in explaining to your kids when they get a job, like, hey, make sure you go up to your boss, make sure you say hello, make sure you introduce yourself so people know who you, I mean, like,
she introduced herself. I still don't know her name. I know her face, and I think she's a dick. So, like, there you go. I mean, that's how you introduce yourself to the mayor. Instead of being professional and being nice, I'm in a freaking war zone that day, getting bombed on, and then you come up and try to make me look like shit. And that's supposed to endear you to me? I don't want to know you at all now. That's a dumb move on her part. Like, if there's promotion opportunities that come up and I'm, like, part of the mix, which doesn't happen, really, but I'm going to be like, screw her, right? Like, why would I want to,
It just doesn't seem like it's the right thing to do.
Seriously, like, there's a lot of discretion that goes on in corporate America. There's a lot of discretion that goes on in, like, you're, like, basically walking up to the mayor and saying, go fuck yourself. You don't even know my name.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's supposed to, I'm sure that's going to be good for the rest of your career, ma'am. Like, seriously.
There's the
I love the poorly educated.
Tom's middle
John's
finger
just
is
pushing
back out.
buttons now.
Yeah, John. I mean, Steve, you know this police officer's name, Steve Kellogg.
I do know Steve Kellogg's name. What's up, Steve?
He's made himself known.
Yeah, he comes walking in with a big box of something.
Big box.
He's just here to prove me wrong.
What's up, man?
What is this?
What's up, guys?
What's going on here?
Did you actually get the T-shirts yet?
Microphone's behind you, bud.
Our manager, our business manager, Steve Kellogg. In the
Hey,
house.
why don't we do some ads and we'll come back with Steve?
All right, yes.
All right, let's go. Bug Guy Pest
You
Control.
smell good, by the way.
Warmer temperatures mean unwanted guests such as ants, spiders, wasps, mosquitoes, and more. Shut down their party before they get started. A comprehensive pest plan from the Bug Guy will help you enjoy great outdoors as well as the indoors all summer long. To solve your pest problems or start a preventative plan, call the Bug Guy today and tell pests he's on the way. Call Brian at 219-810-7481.
Calumet. Steve. Yep, Steve wants it. Okay. You undo Cal Brewing? All right, we're going to skip Cal Brewing for now. Powering America, looking for a new career in 2023? Earn a competitive wage while you gain valuable hands-on experience as an electrician. Did we mention employer-paid benefits, including health insurance, pension, and an annuity? If so, visit jacked697.org, sponsored by Powering America.
Byway Brewing is a family-friendly microbrewery with a spacious tap room and outside patio. Our brewing equipment offers a... Jesus Christ, there's a lot of movement back here.
Did you like that?
No. Our patio, where are we? Our brewing equipment offers a unique backdrop for your private events like weddings, reunions, or corporate parties. Byway's conveniently located just off 8094 at the Kennedy Avenue South exit. Come on by and enjoy Byway's award-winning beers and unbeatable menu. For more information, check out bywaybrewing.beer.
Cantrell and Cantrell, attorneys at law. Are you injured? Are you in trouble with the law? If so, give us a call and schedule your consultation today with somebody who's in the court right now and at the jail every day. Call John Cantrell at 219-554-4LAW. Call Kristen Cantrell, city attorney for the city of Hammond, at 219-554-4LAW, or visit their website at bettercallcantrell.com. John and his wife Kristen make a great team and are waiting to hear from you.
And Steve's in the house, but we didn't read the Cal Brew
but we're just going to do an ad.
Good morning. Yeah, we didn't read it because they stopped. They were going to come on the air today, and they said, you know what? We are swamped getting this Festival of the Lakes ready. So they're going to come on, talk all about the fest this year. They said, here, we're going to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what's going on at the fest this year. So to give you guys a little heads up, we're going to have the standards, right? We're going to have the Bud Light, and the Bud Ultra, right? The standards.
Steve?
Then
The Bud Ultra or the Michelob Ultra?
John.
I'm sorry.
Then
That's where I'll stop.
Was it Bud Ultra?
Thank you.
Just stop right there.
I don't know.
I don't drink that.
Yeah.
But then we have the craft beers, right? So we've got the Gumball Head. I think they had that last year.
Solid.
And we have the lemonade shandy, the
Ooh,
312
those are
shandy.
good, right?
Those
Very
are
good.
excellent.
Those
Goose
sell
Island.
very well.
I think Goose Island.
Really?
Island
I had no
312
idea
shandy.
that was the thing.
That's a good one.
312 lemonade shandy. What's that got? Vodka in it?
No.
it's
It's
a
just
beer.
like
beer.
Line and Kugel makes
It's a
that
beer?
lemonade shandy. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a beer.
Really?
Pop
So
it
that's
open.
Goose Island.
Nice. I love 312.
Mm-hmm.
So
You'll
it's
love
312 with lemon?
Like a lemon
Yeah.
taste. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
You can crack
Just
it
open
open.
I'm taking
it
that
up.
sucker home. It's
Just
not
shotgun
even cold. It's not even cold.
Shotgun it. 200 stars, Tom will shotgun it.
Yeah.
200, yeah. I will shotgun it for 500 stars.
New
That's
this
gonna
year.
happen.
There
you
it
know
is.
that.
500 stars.
I was in the Navy, dude. I could shotgun all day.
Yes.
New this year. Kona Big Wave.
Whoa.
Look at this.
It's a nice can.
This
Looks
is.
Hawaiian.
It doesn't even say what kind of beer it is, though. It says it's a premium beer
Feels Hawaiian,
liquid.
Kevin.
Oh my God, Selena
Aloha.
just sent 500 stars. You
Oh,
have to
man.
shotgun it right now.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Oh God, no,
Is he gonna
no,
shotgun?
no,
What is this,
not
like
in
$5?
studio.
I get these per. I get
Not in
this
the studio.
Oh my God.
I need something.
This
is
is
this
not
like-
a good idea.
I haven't done this since an
I
8.
don't think
that's
you're
good.
gonna,
That'll
you're
work.
Something I can pound
you're
in
gonna
there?
get it all
You
over
got-
the.
oh, give him your
We're gonna
keys.
get it all over the studio.
I need a key.
Oh God,
Key.
can we do
Relax,
this
relax.
back there?
That'll work.
I'll be right back. Keep doing your commercials, Steve.
Oh my
Okay.
God,
Oh, all right. So we're gonna,
I don't think we got the 500 stars.
we're also having Bud. We're also
We
having
definitely did.
Bud
It
Seltzer.
means nothing, but we got him.
We've lost control. We're having Bud Light
Keep going,
Seltzer,
Steve.
Black Cherry. We're doing the new Mango Seltzer this year. Brand
Get in
new
front of the
mango,
camera with that.
light and refreshing seltzer made with real fruit flavors and 5% ABV and only 100
Please
calories.
do not explode that beer in this
They're
studio.
going to have wine, Moscato, Cab. They're going to have imports. Like Corona's back, but only for Sunday. Corona's back on Sunday
Only Sunday.
Only Sunday this
Because
year.
fuck the rest of the days.
Yes. Bing,
All right,
ding, ding, ding.
all right, here.
Tom's actually
guys
going to
got this
shotgun
on?
this. Oh God.
Oh, boy.
wait. is not
can
a
he
good
see you?
idea.
Wait, you
No,
can't see
you
him
gotta
though.
get like in the
wait, we
chair.
can't see you.
Hold on, I'm backing up.
I think we need like a can
No, like
opener.
he's standing. That's what the problem is.
Oh God. I knew that was going to happen.
Mazel tov.
I knew that was going to happen. All over us.
All right, now sit down and shotgun it so you're in view.
All over me.
The production value of this is not.
Oh, that tastes good.
Oh my God. This is a disaster.
Eight-
My iPad is
8:36 a.m.
We have a credit card, Kevin. We'll buy you a new one.
Sorry, Kev.
covered. Oh, that's all right.
Here it
I mean,
goes.
I do like the taste of it.
Here
It's
it goes.
dripping all over
This
his
is not a
hand.
very big hole. I need a bigger hole.
Wait, say that again?
What? There's
There's
the title.
the title. Tom needs a bigger hole.
All right, hey John, could you give
It's
me
just leaking all over.
I need this.
This is a total disaster.
Can you zoom in on Kevin's face because he's so agitated right now
He's
that
so-
it's
It's
spilling all
dripping
over.
everywhere.
This like $5.
It's literally.
I'm going like
I'm
8
gonna
ounces.
shotgun it, but half of it's on the floor already.
No, half of it is not on the floor.
We're getting the new studio.
Just stay in
right
one
now.
place if you're going to drip all over.
I'm gonna cut my lip with this damn thing. All right, Selena, are you on? Am I on?
Have a
This
seat,
is
Sit,
Tom.
worth $5.
Wait,
All right, he's.
Hey, like a pro.
Wow.
Hey!
That's empty?
It's like you went to college.
Whoa.
Smash it on your forehead.
Smash it on your forehead. It's leaking out. John, all the cameras just went out.
Oh God.
Where's one of those T-shirts?
This is gonna be so sticky on Friday in here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Gross.
Good
It's,
morning.
it's always sticky
No,
in here,
it's
Jill.
delicious.
Good morning, everybody.
Delicious. It's gross to do it that way.
Oh, that's right. You haven't been drinking.
Oh my God.
Thank you for the 500
Yeah.
stars, Selena.
Thanks, Selena.
Whatever that
What
means.
can we make
should've
him
been-
do next?
The studio has been ruined.
I had coffee and beer this morning.
Oh.
Oh, all
Well,
right.
anyway, thanks to Cal Brew.
Cal Brew says, thanks, Mayor and Kevin and the crew, as well as the city
at Tom's
peeps
face.
that make this such a success year after year.
Oh my God.
Cheers with beers. And they gave you a little something, too, to put on the...
I just shotgunned it. Oh, hell yeah.
There you go. Little
Oh,
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
That is awesome. Oh, they just
Although-
did that show at the World, right?
Yep. No,
I
it's
love-
coming up. It's coming up.
I want to go.
Is this
When
just
is
a
it?
reminder that he
July
didn't come
21st.
I'm all
to the
set.
fest?
That's as
What's that?
close as we're
July
gonna get to
21st.
Snoop.
I love
I'll
it,
be
though.
there.
This is good for the studio.
All right.
I will be there. Oh, you know what?
You're going?
Yeah, I'm going.
What's the date?
July 21st.
I want to go.
Who is
Okay.
that?
It's the World?
Friday.
Yep.
I want to go. That's Snoop and Wiz Khalifa.
Yep.
I want to go.
All right.
Wait, in Vegas?
No.
No, it's here.
Tinley Park.
Hey, Steve, we go through
The
official
World.
channels for that.
Okay.
We're
All
scouting.
right, here we go.
The
I
world.
love it.
All right. You know what? Cal Brew, that would be one thing. But I think Cal Brew decided they wanted to go one step further.
I'm not shotgunning anymore.
Is it a golf bag? Oh, whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
They thought this one
Jesus.
might be a little bit better for
Yeah,
them.
that's-
Wait, but
that
I
is
see.
in the
I'm
studio.
kind of anti this. I'll tell you why. Because
'Cause he didn't play?
Yeah, he didn't play.
But that's badass, dude. We
That
gotta
is
keep
badass.
I mean, what do we get? This is
His
like,
hair looks like he's one of the founding
it's gonna
fathers.
dominate
Put it over by me.
everything in our.
I'll put it over by me. That's all right. We can
Put
hang
your
out.
underwear on him.
I still. I love
The
Snoop,
Snoop-
but he also didn't come to the fest.
He's coming.
Yeah.
I bet the
Okay.
Snoop bobblehead would fill the Tom's underwear more than Tom can.
Yeah.
What's this? Yeah.
I bet we
Snoop.
get him. I bet we get him. Oh, and there's all kinds of swag.
Thank
here.
you to Cal
We
Brew,
have
by the
glasses.
way.
We have T-shirts. We have
Thank you, Cal Brew.
all kinds of stuff.
Hey, you know what? We
from
can bring
Calumet
this
Brewery.
to our
That's my first shotgun
outing
on
on
there.
August 3rd. Bring some of the swag.
Yes.
You mean the second?
August 2nd.
Sorry, second.
Yes.
Keep getting that in the auction next up.
Can someone send 1,000 stars so Kevin can afford to have the office cleaned
Yes.
professionally?
And fumigated so it doesn't smell like a
Kevin, how many stars for
college
you to
bar.
shotgun something?
No.
Yeah. Suddenly my
Yeah.
TikTok underwear fit. That's a weird thing.
And hey, we did mention August 2nd though. I think today we'll do the last call, right? So if you want to go to the August 2nd game, send me an email, steve@lockpod.com. We'll get you in the game. Otherwise, after today, we'll probably cut it off because we are at 4. We're holding
already
at
over
48.
Lockpod night,
Whoa.
Whaleman Stadium.
Only had 40. Looks like
I should be able to throw
money.
out the first pitch.
Just walk out there.
That's going to happen.
Nice.
Just walk out there. What are they going to do?
Dude, I'm gonna throw the worst pitch on purpose.
I think
I'm
we're
gonna
try to
Baba Booey
have,
it.
we're trying to get a lock pod on the field happening.
They already said
Baba
that.
Booey.
It's all good.
Done?
On the
Happening.
field.
Can they
Tom's
sign
throwing out
you for
first
like
pitch.
one
Nice.
day?
Huh?
Can you be on the team? Can they sign you
I
for a
should
day?
at least be first base coach. I was the first base coach for Purdue Northwest.
No, we want you in the
College baseball.
box at the lock pod
I mean,
event.
I'm down. Hey,
right.
Steve,
So
you like
are
our
we
new
getting
middle
custom
finger?
Lockpod baseball jerseys
love
for
it.
that day?
Steve,
That's
easy,
a
Joe.
great
We're
question,
running out of
Jill.
money.
No, I think that's a great question, Jill.
we
just
need
brought up.
Lockpod jerseys.
Yes, we need Lockpod.
I'm working
jerseys.
on it.
Basically,
I just came up with that. You're not
that's a
working
Okay.
great idea.
Here's
That's
the
a great
thing.
idea, Jill.
I'm trying to
Great
find
idea.
John, I'm still trying to find this vector logo, whatever, for the T-shirt.
Mark Anderson, wake up, man.
Mark Anderson says he does not have it.
Oh,
So
He made the logo.
he says he doesn't have it.
You ain't getting
So
shit in a
I'm
vector.
working on it. I'm working on it.
Steve, Cheryl Rosen said she sent you an email. Did you receive it?
I don't know.
And
I
guys-
received several, but if you sent me an email,
You know what?
I got it.
While we're talking about this, stop sending dick pics to Steve.
Dude,
at
it's
Steve
getting
at
old.
Lockpod.
It's getting old.
It's becoming a lot, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a police officer. You can't have that kind of stuff.
it
No.
is. It's
Stop. Don't like Steve at lockpod.com. Just stop sending dick pictures.
It's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
it's steve@lockpod.com.
I love that your sunglasses
notice I'm
match
just
your
not
shirt.
saying it.
You what?
Your sunglasses
Oh, yeah.
match your shirt.
Thank you,
I
Jill.
love the vibe.
Thank you, Jill.
Wait.
Jill's flirting with me again, Kevin.
I see that.
We're just getting-
I don't need to.
I'm
It's all
sorry
right,
I've been
Joe. It's
quiet.
all right,
I'm
Joe.
still wiping up this side of the studio.
so
over
bad,
here.
Kevin.
Do you think
so
I wanted to
pissed off.
shotgun a freaking lemonade like in the morning? Lemon shandy?
I blame Selena.
It was good.
A
It was
Kona Big
Selena's
Wave.
fault. I am
Man,
done
you are all
drinking.
matched.
Shotgun
Look at
that.
Look, you know.
Send another 500 stars.
There you
Tom's
go.
gonna shotgun.
Another 500 stars. One more
Yes.
shotgun.
Yes.
Did the mayor throw up at work today? All
Hey,
right.
Doesn't
Selena
matter.
did have a great idea though.
What's that?
The Festival of the Lakes, have a DJ, whatever DJ at the fest, mix up the Tom is a fascist clip, and you come out. That's the first thing that
Oh,
plays at the fest,
wow.
and you come out to it.
John?
That'd be so awesome.
That's a great idea, John.
10,000 people.
It's a good thing
Tom
that-
is a fascist. And you come
Put that in your vault for your next campaign, Kevin.
All right, let's save the AI one for the next show, Kev.
I like
Wow.
that.
This might have
Yeah.
been the best show of the season.
It was
could've been.
fun.
I'm calling it right here.
I think season 9's been solid.
It's been good.
We've given you your money's worth, which is nothing.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
We, by the way, appreciate all the sponsors. Appreciate all our listeners, our viewers. Please make sure
Rate and
because
subscribe.
rate and subscribe. Get on if you only watch on Facebook and you have not subscribed to us on either Stitcher or Spotify or Apple Music or iHeart or whatever else Steve got us on.
Tinder,
make sure
Grindr.
to do that because
Threads.
it helps
Are we
us.
on Threads?
Threads.
I am. I'm on
Yeah,
Threads.
Kevin's
Really?
very
Signed up.
excited about that.
Fuck
Yes.
Twitter.
And thank you
On
for
Threads.
everyone who's donated stars, our new source of revenue we don't know how to tap into,
Thank you.
but appreciate it.
I will do things for stars. I think 500 stars sounds like a lot, but I think I made 50 cents.
We just got it. We got Selena's 500 stars.
That goes to the locomotive, my friends.
You earned
I will
that.
find out how this works.
I'm going to have a freaking monster cop following me home now. He was
Oh,
drinking
yeah.
on air.
Dave Westland's stepson, new Munster cop.
No way.
Yeah, he might be waiting outside.
All right.
What's my name?
What's my name?
Don't pick on my dad's parade rules.
Yeah. So I hear you want to throw some candy in the Munster
Yeah,
parade.
You throw candy, you get tased. Like in front of the whole audience.
Alex first arrest. Tom
Yeah.
McDermott.
That's right. Thanks, everybody, for listening to Lockpod. Thanks, Steve, for the
You
swag.
got it.
Thanks for bringing me a booze. I appreciate it. And thanks for being a great general manager.
Absolutely.
Whatever your title is. I like how
Got it.
we got you hopping this year. Like, this was an easy gig for you for a long time. Now we got you buying vagina candles and freaking, like, bringing a swag, you know? Like, that's
yeah.
what it should be.
This is great.
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra hat.
Thanks, Jay Vaz.
Hey,
Great
man.
show.
Yep.
Awesome, as usual. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for flirting with me again. Keeps my
Your ego.
Mojo.
my ego
Your
is
ego.
a lot
I
higher.
wasn't.
I
You
love
thought
it when
I
you flirt
was.
with me on the air. I love it. Thank you, Kate Chandler.
Yeah,
Tom
man.
is a little drunk right now.
Dude,
a little tipsy.
I haven't
That's
drank
good.
in a long time.
Who's driving him home?
I haven't
nice
drank in a
hat.
long time.
Yeah.
Shotgun a beer and
Even
then talk to
matches
me.
your
bud.
shirt.
Talk to me.
Yeah,
Get
Kevin,
that-
I decided,
look at
since you
you,
did the
too.
glasses with matching
You look
your
like a
shirt,
pro golfer
I
right
tried
now.
to match
He
my
does.
shirt. I
Right?
thought I
You
was.
got that pro golfer
Yeah.
vibe.
I need to go out and golf today.
Yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
got
It's good
it.
to see you. And coming to you from
Wait,
fascist.
Fest tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You're
Fest.
fucking A.
Fascism.
Forget the fest.
Fest tomorrow.
Tom
Don't
is-
forget the
Tom
fest.
Not a big
Shante
deal.
Ja Rule tomorrow.
Oh, God.
And then you got Brothers Osborne.
One beer and he's down for the count.
Dude, I shotgunned it. Fest is tomorrow. You're
All
right,
Kevin
Joe.
has been talking about for the last 2 months is hearing Ashanti and Ja Rule sing Mesmerize. And
I
I'm not
cannot
sure he
wait.
knows what the song is.
I don't, but I like it.
I like Ashanti. I don't know
I
what
can't
song
wait to
she's.
see
She's
her.
super pretty though.
I cannot wait to see her.
Ashanti.
I'm excited.
Yeah, can't wait to meet her. So
Good time.
anyway, thanks for listening to Lockpot, everybody. We'll be back for the season finale on Friday. It'll be Navy Buddies. Navy
tuned.
Buddies show.
Oh.
Hey, Chad is telling you got to sign off with one more shotgun.
No.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
no.
hearing.
That's not happening. I will sign off
Wow.
with throwing up if I do one more.
Send
shotgun.
2,500 stars. Tom will do it.
Dude, we're gonna have to. We're gonna.
Are
have
we
to up the
drinking
stars.
on Friday with your Navy buddies?
I'm down. Let's go.
What
we
are we
got booze.
drinking?
I'm sure they
Let's go.
drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
Plus,
they
some
drink.
of them are from legal states, so they do more than drink. So they're veterans, man. They got PTSD. Give them a break.
Yeah.
And they are
Right.
awesome.
Live your life.
Yeah, love you guys. Thanks for listening to Last Pod. We got one more episode, and we get a summer break. So see you guys on Friday.